Heidelbeeren, wenn sie nicht so teuer wären und so schrecklich klar, klar, klar. Guck mal, der Schussmann spielt, brecht der Hals und Stolperlied, mit der Schippe, ba, ba, ba. Guck mal, der kleine Kohn, wie er steht am Telefon und er kann nicht Rad, Rad, Rad.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Porter and Ale.
I'm Porter.
I'm Ale.
And we're gonna do what we usually do.
Always drinking beer.
Yeah.
And I hope that you guys still love that we drink beer, because we love drinking beer.
We do.
And we enjoy finding all these odd concoctions, bringing them to you on a regular basis, as regular as we can. But I think we're doing pretty solid. Once a month maybe, at most. So
soon, hopefully, we'll be able to make them more regularly. I'd like to be more regular.
Bran helps.
Really? Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. I'll have to try that.
You should. Okay.
Yay! I wasn't the one to make the bad joke for once.
So, why don't we just get into some beer before we get into some other topics? And let's go.
Okay, we're going to start off with, this is from the Guinness Brewing Company. It is the Antwerpen Stout.
Antwerpen.
Antwerpen. I don't know why I'm overthinking this name. Antwerpen Stout. Let's see, brewed in Dublin, product of Ireland. A group of enterprising brewers on a quest to explore new recipes, reinterpret old ones, and collaborate freely to bring new ideas to life. This 8% alcohol by volume stout has long been a secret pleasure among beer connoisseurs, and indeed our own brewers, who value the mouth-watering intensity of its roasted malt, smoked wood, and dark chocolate notes. Not to mention its excellent and seemingly endless finish. Since 1944, we have been exclusively exporting the same special stout from Ireland into Belgium through the vibrant port of Antwerp. This is the first time we're making it available for general release in America.
Nice.
Nice!
So you found a pretty rare one, or at least rare for now.
Completely by accident, don't worry.
But then again, we don't know how long it's been over here, but I've never seen it before. Let us know if you have. Comment down below. By the way, this is all Porter's flight this time. So.
Yeah, these are all my choice today.
Plus, another thing to note here is that none of these are really chilled. So we're
I like my beer room temperature.
So we're going by his rules, not mine.
Ooh.
Yes.
I like
yes.
oohs.
I learned something.
Learn something.
And we're going to try it if you want.
Nice, please.
Okay. So,
yes.
First of all, let's go ahead and observe our beers.
Yes. Nice
Nice and dark
color.
Not too dark. There's a little light coming through. Okay. So what I learned, if you've watched the Porter and Ale special that we've probably already released, I hope, by this point, while we were at the Sam Adams Brewery, the guy who was there, I don't recall this the last time I was there, he taught us a good sampling method for sweeter beers. To really get the understanding of the flavors, you just kind of sip it right there on the tip of your tongue.
Like that.
And you'll find all the
Gotcha.
sweeter flavors, fruity flavors, and stuff like that. The more bitter stuff you take all the way to the back, and then you get those notes. It was amazing how well it worked, because when you're trying something a little bit more complex, and you find all those notes, you're like, oh my gosh, there's that. You know, that you just kind of normally overlook, and you just get that swarm of flavors. You're like, oh, yeah, kind of taste this and that. It was really interesting to find those flavors and say, that's this.
Nice. Cool.
So, a little something we could try here. Because you said it was, what now? Dark chocolates and malts and...
Smoked wood.
Okay, so we probably won't taste dark chocolate right on the tip of our tongue, but you never know what we might find on the tip of our tongue. So, I'm going to give it a go.
Salute.
Cheers. I got nothing. I mean, there was a flavor, but to the back.
The back's where it's at.
Ooh. Yep, there it is.
You don't like it?
Well, it just kind of caught me off guard. Because the flavor on the tip of my tongue wasn't there, and then all the flavor hit because it went to the back, and I was like, oh, hey, there it was.
I actually like it a lot. It's got that darkness that you get from your normal stout, but it's lighter. It's not as thick.
Yeah, I was definitely going to say it's definitely a lighter stout. It definitely goes down smooth. Like Wade Boggs. Next we have Riverbank Red Irish Style Red Ale. You rubbed off on me.
I not the first time.
Brewed in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh shit, y'all.
Oh yeah. Like the name suggests, this toasty red ale is best by a body of water. Well, we're not near one, so could this be classified as a body of water?
Well, we have bodies, and that's water.
And we are comprised of what, 70% water?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. I hope I'm right, because the internet will be easy to point that out. Anyway, after all, it's brewed less than a mile away from the banks of the Mississippi. Not that we're partial. This one's for the wolf. Donate. Oh, Ghost River donates from $1 from every barrel sold to the Wolf River Conservancy.
Oh wow! From every barrel?
From every barrel.
Wow, $1 from every barrel. How generous!
Yeah, because so you probably gave them what, like a nickel? I like Irish Reds.
I know he likes this Irish Red.
I do. He's my buddy. Nice amber color.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since we've had a nice filtered beer.
Yeah. Kind of has that malty smell. Well, looks good, smells good. Yeah. I'm all in. Cheers.
Cheers.
That is an interesting flavor.
I can see why they say it would be best by a body of water. It's got that. There's something about it that just reminds me of like a river or a creek or something.
Yeah. I feel like they took the water out of the Mississippi and used it to brew it.
Maybe they didn't brew it. They just poured it straight into the bottle.
Yeah, and they didn't really filter it. This one's a little disappointing to me.
Tastes like river water.
Yeah, it's...
I was trying to be nice. It tastes like river water.
Yeah, it does. Let's not be nice.
Yeah,
We're honest people.
We are honest people.
No, that was no good.
And next, we have Hanalei Island IPA, ale brewed with passion fruit, orange, and guava, with natural flavor added. Natural flavor added? Like
what natural flavor?
What is it? Just the flavor of natural IPA? What does a Canadian say after he's drank a lot of beer? IPA?
Get the fuck out!
I'll give him that one. I'm laughing. You are too. You know you are.
Unless you're Canadian. They're like, hey, we don't talk like that, eh?
That's true.
I'm sorry I yelled at you.
I know a few Canadians. Hey, dude, you know who you are. Well, yep, that's an IPA, all right.
And that's fruity as hell.
I smell the pineapple.
I smell the passion fruit. It smells like it would be refreshing.
You would hope, and it looks refreshing, too. It's another very clear, fizzy beer. Yeah. I love that. I love watching that. Just the...
I know.
Has that not happened before? Because I feel like it just hasn't. Maybe it's because they're not chilled.
It could be.
Or who knows?
I like warm beer.
Oh, so far so good.
Temp, not warm, but you know what I'm saying.
Room temp. Well, I'm down. Cheers. The fruit really takes over.
It does. I mean, you get that hoppiness to it at the end. That nice little
kind of a
bitter
hoppy
bite at the end.
Piney. I'm kind of impressed by this.
The fact that it's brewed with orange as well as the other fruits, wouldn't that technically make it a shandy? I'm not sure. How, is the juice added afterward?
I think so.
Okay.
Because I don't know a lot.
Me either, obviously. That's why we do this show, to learn. Which,
by the way, we got educated on this. I kind of felt like a schmuck since we do this show up in the brewery, is we were told there are only 2 types of beers.
Huh.
Ales and lagers.
Really?
Everything else is a style. I did not know. I didn't realize, but it makes sense, I guess, because it's all about where your yeast is laying, top or bottom. And then from there, it's whatever you add to it makes it what it is.
Nice.
But this is good. All right, next we have SweetWater Going Coastal IPA with pineapple. So we got another fruity one.
And another IPA.
Slip into some sunshine and step off the grid by going coastal with this pineapple-laced IPA. The bright aromas of 5 citrus hop additions are accentuated by the tropical fruit of the pineapple, and just like those 3-day weekends, its finish is quick. Cash in a sick day and grab another. I've actually wanted to try this one for a while. I've seen it on the shelves. It seemed interesting, but I've just never had it there to grab at some point. So now this one's a lot similar to the last one, where you smell the hops, but the pineapple is there.
But I smell the hops a lot more in this one than I did in the last one. The last one, the hops were almost the accent on the other flavors. This is.
I will say this about SweetWater. I've had a few of their IPAs. They're always hop heavy.
Gotcha.
So I expect this one to be no different, just more like a hint of pineapple. But that's my presumed assumption of the matter, so we'll see if I'm right or wrong. That's the beauty of this. Cheers. Hops are a little prevalent, but not by much.
The pineapple really helps balance that out. Bitterness of the hops.
So if you're kind of a fan of, I think this is the lesson I'm learning today. If you kind of want an IPA to kind of get some of that hoppiness, maybe you're not a big a fan of it, but you can kind of deal with citrus. It seems like fruits really balance out bitterness when it comes to IPAs, so I kind of dig it.
We have, from the Highland Brewing Company, an oatmeal porter. Tradition led to a uniquely smooth combination. Porter was the dominant style in Britain throughout the 19th century. Our addition of flaked oats produced a silky mouthfeel, unusual for beers this dark. It is very malty with hints of chocolate roasted flavor and a well-balanced hop character. Highland's name honors the Scots-Irish who settled in the Appalachian Mountains in the 18th and 19th centuries, and whose culture continues to influence local music, drink, and language.
How about that?
Nice.
I noticed Asheville has a lot of breweries. Highland is actually kind of dig their Irish red that they have. It's pretty good.
We should have an episode where we just pick beer that we think is going to be good and go from there instead of the fun ones.
oddball.
It'd be a nice change of pace.
Yeah, but the oddball is what everyone comes here for.
Yeah.
I would assume.
The oddballs are fun. That's
Really not a distinct smell.
At all.
Hint of chocolate, maybe?
yeah, but nothing heavy. Nothing.
No.
Not near as intense as I was expecting.
All right, well,
All right.
let's have it. Cheers.
Salute. It's a nice mellow flavor. It's one of those that, and the taste like grows a little bit. It's like it doesn't hit you at one pop. It's like a slow rolling wave of flavor.
Yeah, it really builds, and I don't feel like the chocolate, the dark chocolate, stands out either. It's just
One of the undertones that you.
right. It's almost like the accentuations of the smoky, toasted ideas of the beer are really what's taken over, but the other flavors just kind of stay in the background.
I'm actually really enjoying this.
But no, this is good. Finally, we have yet another Guinness. It's the 200th anniversary export stout, brewed with black patent malt. Ooh, very fancy. 200 years in America. Who knew? I didn't.
They did, apparently.
This year marks the 200th anniversary of the first Guinness export from Ireland to the United States. To commemorate this momentous occasion, we brewed this beer inspired by entries from our 1817 brewing logs. Interesting. In 1817, Guinness was using black patent malt to give its stouts their deep, dark black color. This new brew is complex and smooth with a balance of roast and sweet chocolate.
I may have gotten this beer a little late.
Perhaps. You know, people need to start paying attention to their stock.
People start needing to pay attention to what they buy.
That's true.
Oh, that's a...
It does have a very distinct smell. In a good way. Doesn't smell rank or anything.
It's like the resin candies, the resin candies.
Yeah.
That dark chocolate caramel.
Which would be kind of in line to what they said.
Digging the smell.
Yeah. Cheers.
I can dig it. I was expecting it to be a lot heavier, but...
There's a unique flavor to it that I can't quite pinpoint.
almost fruity.
I guess going in, just looking at it, I would have expected a heavy bitterness, but it's really not. But there's no distinct flavors to me either that really hit home. So, And it's smooth.
Oh yeah,
I'll give it that. It's not light, but it's lighter than most that I've had.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
Frankenbeer, das
All right, game time.
all right.
And
Okay.
so my question is, how is the fruit going to work with the
Stout
chocolate? And
It could be good. It could be good.
That's very true. Remember our last one? We actually had a pretty good one.
We did, didn't we? Man, that was a good boot.
It was decent
for a boot.
for a boot.
Yeah. Okay. Salute.
Here we go. Oh, damn.
Oh,
I thought he was going for it.
oh, it's so bitter,
Ah, shit. I think I could do the rest.
and it's heavy.
Oh,
It's
shit.
heavy and it's bitter.
All right, well.
Awful combination.
See, he's not selling it for me at all, so...
I'm selling it for me though.
Yeah. All right, well. Stop stalling, stop stalling, stop stalling.
Shit. Woo!
Oh, boy. That must be our golden ticket right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we can at least finish it together. There's our show. You know, if you like what you see, comment, let us know what you think. Whatever you want us to try next time. If you've got a beer suggestion, please let us know. We'll try to find it. We need a new challenger. Who's going to step up to the plate next and take the DOS Boot Challenge? 3 beers, mix them up, take a chug, whatever you want. All you got to do is film it, send it to us, contact us, jazzpafilms@gmail.com. You can also support the show, patreon.com/pencil and paper productions. Chucking a buck. Let us know if you want to help us do this show and others just like it. We appreciate your support.
I'm Porter.
I'm Ale,
Please drink responsibly.
and we'll see you next time.